All right, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Appreciate it as always. Yeah. So anyway, the last live stream ran a little late, so it's not the end of the world. But I do appreciate you guys who continue to hang out with me, as always. So tonight, guys, this is going to be a really short live stream. I'm exhausted, and I was really, really fucking tired. So I'm gonna not make this. I'm gonna make this short and quick. I might have a midweek report Tuesday tomorrow because I'll be at work Wednesday and then Thursday's Thanksgiving. So yeah. So anyway, with that, guys, let's get on with the show as quickly as we can, and then try to move through this. Now, again, guys, thank you for the 5x5. Winter, Paul F, Adriana, Rebecca, WTC, Blackfoot, Anna, Flown Grown, Dobie, Finley the dog. Thank you for the 5x5, guys. Appreciate it as always. Bonnie, PJ, thank you for the 5x5. Hudson Valley just said there was a mass shooting in Walmart in Ohio. That should be interesting, if you will, and we'll see what's gonna come out of that. I will stay in tune to that um, as more information comes in. Renee, thank you for the Dick Face by Dick Face. Tony, thank you for the 5x5. Lisa, thank you for the 5x5. Appreciate it. So, what we can do is we can look it up. Tommy, PNW, thank you for the 5x5. D Bird, I found Waldo. Joe, Tracy, thank you for the 5x5. Monkeypox, thank you for the 69x69. And let's go look up the Walmart shooting real quick. Beaver Creek, Ohio. What to know about the incident? This happened. These articles have been posted up to a half hour ago. They're not saying how many people yet. This is a confirmed shooting in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Nothing has. 16 minutes ago was the last article by Daytona Daily News. No active threat at this time. Cops are inside the Walmart as per the video. So yeah, multiple jurisdictions responded to that incident, but they're not giving up any other information as far as how many people. The guy was no. This is different. What the hell is that? Yeah, that's all that's out there now. But they were talking about the guy, but they said something about 2014, which doesn't make sense. Oh, they're talking about a case related to Walmart. Anyway, so are you sure 13 are dead? Somebody's saying 13 are dead. All right. Well, listen. Like I said, we'll keep track of what's going on. Now, as for tonight's live stream, we're going to talk about being in trouble or how we might be in trouble. When I mean we might be in trouble, I'm talking about the military. The military guys has been talking about the draft. We've all been paying attention to that. Um, the talk of draft has been getting real heavy within the last couple of months. They started talking about the draft late last year or early this year, especially in regards, actually last year in regards to the Ukraine invasion. And we've been hearing about the draft coming up, and then Russia throwing the threat out there about blowing us into smithereens and all this other crazy stuff. The talk of draft has been getting more frequent. So, of course, within the last couple of weeks, they've been talking about the draft, and the draft is, supposedly going to turn into a real thing. Now, I'm not worried about it because I'm fucking old. My sons are old enough to get drafted, or one of them will be old enough. Actually, my oldest is old enough to get drafted, and then I have two more on deck should this war last long. All right. With that being said, guys, now the military is asking the guys who didn't take the arm ticket, the military men and women who did not take the arm ticket, they're asking them to come back. After putting on a show, dismissing these people, dishonorably discharging them, now they're asking for the unarmed ticketed guys, or unvaccinated, to come back to the military. they're definitely looking at something, guys, or they're thinking something's going to happen for them to now start calling soldiers back into the ranks. Keep in mind, guys, these are unvaccinated soldiers back into the ranks. Now, 1,900 letters were sent out. I think 8,000 troops were let go, and now they sent out 1,900 letters. Now, I don't know what was said in that letters. I'm not sure if it was 19,000 for sure, but one article I read, it said 19,000. If 8,000 troops were let go, that means they're probably doing it in stages. They're not asking all 8,000 to come back at the same time because that'll just create a clusterfuck. So what they do is they batch it off between 1,900 to 2,000 at a time, and the last group of guys will probably get their notice sometime next year. So, yeah, imagine, guys, that you went through this whole shit. They dishonorably discharged you, dishonorably stained your record because you didn't want to take an arm ticket, and then turn around and a year and a half later, to 2 years later, or a year and a half later rather, you turn around and you go, shit. I think we need some soldiers back. We're not getting They're not getting the amount of soldiers they need. They are in a recruiting crisis right now because the guys or the women, the men and women that they're getting are fat, out of shape, and stupid. More importantly, they're out of shape. You don't have to have a brain to join the military, but you definitely have to be in some kind of shape, and not the shape of an amoeba, but you have to be in the shape of a person to serve. And then to boot, guys, with all the woke shit that's going on, a lot of people are not joining the military for that reason as well. So not only do you kick out your best because they didn't want to take the arm ticket, you're also getting rid of people because not getting rid of people, you're deterring people from joining your military because you got this woke nonsense happening. You got people playing the role of a woman when they're a guy or a guy when they're a woman, and you're forcing military men and women to play this game, this pronoun game, with other people. Now, with transgender, I get at least they put on a physical whatever, and they're playing some kind of role. But you can also be like, all right, whatever. It's a dude pretending to be a chick. You could somewhat sort of play along if you want to. But now they want you to play along with the rest of the nonsense of the people who are out there saying, well, today my pronoun is they, but I think tomorrow I want my pronoun to be lightning because I feel strong and I feel powerful. So that's my pronoun. So now you're playing this pronoun game with people who are mentally ill because the military let in mentally ill people. They let dudes in there to have drag queen story time with military aged men and women. You have guys putting on drag queen shows on ships in the middle of the fucking ocean, putting on drag queen shows with men and women. These are the guys that are representing the United States military. We are undoubtedly in trouble. If the military goes to war, we are screwed. Screwed. Because these are the people you want fighting. These guys who are doing backflips in their drag queen outfit, that's going to defend us? Oh my God. Kevin, the military has done this. I mean, sorry, NYPD and FD1 have done this. I mean, not the drag queen thing because you cannot be a drag queen firefighter. It doesn't work because for all of the shit and the makeup they put on, it's not going to work once they start sweating and or are in extreme heat. So it won't work for them. That's why you don't do it. Now, can they be a drag queen on their off days? Absolutely. They can't do it in a fire. I cannot see a drag queen firefighter. It's just not going to work. It's not even realistic. But these guys do. There are transgenders in the fire department, and they play their role, whatever that role is. Um, but not to the degree like the military is. It just isn't that bad. And listen, if you there are people who join these ranks, firefighter, police officers, military, just so that they could be a thorn in somebody's side. They don't really care about helping people. They don't care about running into burning buildings or helping people. They just want to be a thorn in the side of that agency so that they can possibly win a lawsuit. Because these people are in there to create a problem. That's why they're there. They're hoping somebody misgenders them so that they can get a lawsuit. So they could be triggered, pass out, collapse, and go, oh my God, he called me a sir, and they pass out, and then they got a lawsuit. And they'll probably win the lawsuit because the liberal judges in New York City are assholes. So that's what these people do. They look for the golden ticket, I call it. The golden ticket is the ticket that, whether you're black, Spanish, liberal, white, transgender, some pronoun idiot, you're looking for somebody to misrepresent you or say something wrong to you so that you can go with a so you can go in on a lawsuit. So it's called the golden ticket because 9 times out of 10 the job will give it to you. You know, and or a lawsuit will favor you or be in your favor so that you can have the job pay for your pension for the rest of your life. It's a bullshit game that's played in every organization around the world, at least in the United States. I don't know about the world, sorry. But at least in the United States, every organization will placate to these people's bullshit. They'd be like, "Oh, you're trans. Okay, well, you know what? We did they call you what? They called you ma'am, and you're a dude. Ah, sorry about that. You know what? So that you don't sue us, you can take 3/4 and then go sit in that corner, and you'll be okay. We'll take care of the rest. Yes, we will reprimand the guy that called you sir. This is where we are. This is a society we live in today, and the military is no different. The military, though, is a little more embarrassing because these guys are on TikTok in their military uniform, snapping their fingers, and then they're in drag. You're like, what the fuck did I just watch? What just happened? You know? And there's a lot of them doing that shit. And this is the idiots that are representing the military. And the military is not a laughing stock of the world. The United States military is a laughing stock of the world for all of these guys doing this bullshit. No one cares if you're a drag queen on the side. No one gives a fuck. No. But when you start doing it in uniform, now you're presenting a problem. And these people, guys, shit, 5 years ago, you would have been reprimanded for doing this in uniform. You want to do it on the side, so be it, man. You want to shake your dick at a fucking guy, so be it. But you do not do that in the United States military uniform. You just don't. Nonetheless, guys, here we are. Let's see. I'm going to update this story and stop. See if there's any new info on this. 1 dead, 3 injured. That's the update right now. Now, there was another, if I'm reading this right, there's another shooting at another Walmart that was 16 hours ago in Alaska, leaving 2 dead and the suspect still on the loose. That might have been Diamond, Alaska, a Walmart there. It was a double homicide, as it's being reported now. That's in Alaska. Then you have another one in Beaver Creek, Ohio. There must be something in the air in Walmart for the weirdos to hang out there as they do, and then shootings left and right. Again, that's the 2 in 24 hours. Diamond, Alaska, and Beaver Creek, Ohio. Yeah, I mean, yeah, one is dead and 3 injured, but yeah, I mean, it's not 13 because 13 would have been like, holy shit. What were these people doing if 13 were killed? Standing in the way to bullet, you know? Yeah, actually, sorry, it was south of Anchorage. So right, Diamond, Alaska, I guess it's south of Anchorage, and then you have the Beaver Creek, Ohio shooting. No active threat at this time, like I said before. All right, such is life. We will see more of these guys. Mirror, I agree with you on that. I don't like agreeing with you ever, but I agree with you on that one. I think the arm ticket is affecting a lot of people. in a bad way. And behavior is becoming more erratic now in the last 2 years. People want to blame the lockdown. Bullshit. The erratic behavior has increased dramatically over the last year and a half. And we're going to see a lot more of these things get way worse, especially now that they want to combo the arm tickets between the flu and Mr. 19. They want to combo that and say, oh, it's great for you. It rolls in the body. Get bent. Fuck out of here. Now you want people to take two at the same time? You're definitely trying to kill off the fucking the human race. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm going to bed. I'm done. Done with the day. I've been at work 3-4 days straight. I just got to lay down before my head hits the fucking computer here. I might have a live stream Friday night. I will see. I most likely will. I know it's the day after Thanksgiving, but I might have one Friday night. If not, yeah, I'll see you guys next week. But I'm gonna have a midweek report tomorrow morning. I will have that tomorrow morning, and I'll most likely have a live stream Friday night. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys next time.